Painting lends elegance to your house. The better the finish, the better its luster. Here are some tips on how painting can be done on interior surfaces. The newly plastered surfaces are to be allowed to mature for about 3 to 6 months before taking up the painting. The surface is to be prepared by repairing minor patches and cracks which might have surfaced. The surface is then cleaned thoroughly to remove any loose particles, grease and oil stains, etc. If there are any minor undulations, they can be covered using putty, and if there are major undulations, using plaster of Paris. The interior surfaces should be smoothened by scraping with sandpaper before painting. A coat of primer should be applied over the surface and allowed to dry for 10 to 12 hours. The selected paint has to be applied over the primer coat by using either brush or roller. While using the brushes, paint has to be applied in horizontal strokes uniformly, followed by vertical strokes. Generally, it is applied in 2 or 3 coats until a smooth, opaque, lustrous and spotless surface is obtained. Normally 2 coats are sufficient to get such surface. The gap between applications of 2 coats should be for a minimum of 7 days. Rollers are widely used in place of brushes. The usage of rollers give an advantage of relatively lower consumption of paint, and one can get better uniformity in surface finish. However, brush application is necessary in certain areas like corners and edges. The roller loaded with paint is moved on the surface from floor upwards and then downwards, gently covering the entire surface. Surface preparation is important before painting. Surface is leveled using putty and smoothened with sandpaper. Primer coat is applied and allowed to dry for about 12 hours. Paint is applied in 2 coats, leaving a gap of 7 days between the coats.